met Gene LeBell in '96. I came out here to check out America, see what it would be like. At the Los Angeles Police Academy, you were there as well, everybody was there. And I was teaching leg locks, and this crazy guy, and I heard of Gene LeBell, but I never met him. And this crazy guy was constantly, when I made a lock, he goes, "Perfectly executed!" And, he's this crazy guy with the red hair, he's walking around, and I go, well, he's talking good things, so I just let him go, you know. But constantly he would say something, and it was good stuff, so I really enjoyed him already. And then my friend came over to me and he says, "Hey, Bas, you want to meet Gene LeBell?" I go, "And he's here?" And he goes, "Yeah, he's here." And he walked me to the guy with the red hair. And that was Gene LeBell. So since then we started connecting. Great guy. I remember a story I gave him a t-shirt one time because he wanted to pick up chicks, is what he said. With my face on it, and he says, maybe because it says El Guapo, maybe I have more luck. And unfortunately it didn't work, he said, but then he realized that a lady told him, you're wearing it inside out. And that was his joke to me. I heard that story 15 times from him. But you know Gene, that was Gene. All right, I think we got the next one right there. Josh Barnett. Greatly missed, Gene. Greatly missed.
Thank you, bud. It's weird reading about Gene LeBell in martial arts magazines growing up as a kid, then eventually forging my own path in MMA with some great coaches, ending up under the tutelage of people like Billy Robinson and Antonio Inoki in the world of professional wrestling, and coming back around again, meeting Gene LeBell, being an absolute awe, but yet having a connection between the two of us that just turned into a giant run-on joke that went on for the entirety of our relationship. So I met him and I talked about being with Inoki and being working. He goes, "Oh, and you're former UFC fighter? Oh yeah, champ and all that. Oh great. But you're a worker, yeah? Yeah. Stop that real stuff. That's stupid. You get hurt. Go work. It's way easier than doing this." Well, you know, Gene, I get hurt doing that too, actually. And the scheduling is even worse. He goes, "If you can fall off a motorcycle, you can do anything." I'm like, "Well, I'm not trying to do that either." But we got to talk about, I go, "You know, you're a catch wrestler, so am I. And, you know, I train in judo as well. It's obviously, this is your namesake." And I go, "You know, it always kills me. I always correct people. I go, it's not a kimura. It's a double wrist lock." So we went on about that a little bit. The next time I see him, he goes, "Hey, why don't you come up and teach me a kimura?" And I go, "Well, you know that's not the case." I get texts, and have gotten texts. Every time I know someone's ran into Gene LeBell, I get a call, I get a text message, someone wanting me to teach them the kimura. I know exactly what has happened. It is without a doubt always the case. But you know, I've introduced my fighters that befriended Uncle Gene. Victor Henry, who's going to fight next weekend, legitimately said, "No, I have to be choked out to get that patch." And so he's been through it. We absolutely miss Gene. He was an amazing, amazing individual. And he's a legendary martial artist. And he's one of those people you say they don't make them like that anymore, right? Well, how about we just end that and we start trying to make him more like that? Learn from Gene and that example, carry that fire. That's what we can do in his honor. Thank you so much.